And we're back. We're back. You should check it out, Night at the Movies, with your presenters, Nick, Jay, and Greg. And we have so many great categories coming up for you. Nick, who are you? Nick's our reporter down at the red carpet. Who are you seeing down there?
I'll tell you what. Well, that was wonderful having Jerry on.
Oh,
he
yeah.
looks great, doesn't
We're
he?
old friends.
Oh, my
Old friends.
Fantastic.
I've known him for a long time.
Where's Kramer?
I don't know.
He's still not invited.
That crazy hair. Oh
No,
my
he
God.
doesn't like the black
He's,
people.
Oh,
he's
Jason
not very woke.
Alexander's gotten shorter and balder. Look at that.
Hey, George.
And there's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
The whole gang's
Wonderful.
here.
The whole gang's here.
Oh,
This
boy.
sucks. Back to you, Jay.
Okay, thanks so much, Nick. Boy, the energy is just palpable. Can you feel it, Greg?
All the stars are out. All the stars are out.
Oh, wow. Okay, so our next category. Let me just turn down some of this music here. Oh, that's just too loud in my ear holes. Yep. Okay, well, we got a special category. It's a new one this year. Yes,
Okay.
that's right. We're doing something a little bit different since this is it's a music in the movies awards presentation. So we wanted to have, a lot of times, these movies, they'll throw in crazy fictional bands.
Tell me we're
Right.
celebrating writers. Tell me we're celebrating writers.
Maybe next year, Nick.
Yeah, they're still on strike, remember?
Well, what we thought we would do this year is talk about, the award is going to be for the best fictional movie band name.
Someone had to write that.
Boy, who comes up with these categories, huh?
Writers.
I don't know.
Just rolls off the tongue. Or rolls off the head, as I said idiotically earlier.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
Oh,
We
that
have
was
a good
fun.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we have
So,
fun.
this award is the best fictional movie band name. And our nominees are Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem from The Muppet Movie.
Okay.
Oh, I love those Muppets. They're so adorable.
Fantastic.
Sex Bob-omb from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, racy. Racy.
With the kid from Arrested Development.
Syrup.
And Crucial Taunt from Wayne's World.
Ah, Wayne's World.
And the winner for Best Fictional Movie Band Name goes to Crucial Taunt from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Yes.
Party on, Nick. Party on, Jay.
Party on, Greg. Oh, wow.
Oh, well, to be honest with you, when I was making that list, Sex Bob-omb and Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, I mean, they could have easily been winners, but this was
Yes.
really just a vehicle for me to get the chance to talk about Wayne's World.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ravenous Taint didn't make that list.
Again, maybe next year, Nick. We'll see. Well,
Too late for award season.
That's right. We need a script behind that vehicle, too. But Wayne's World. I mean, come on, guys. Wayne's World. We grew up in the era. I was 11 when it came out, but this was one of those. Saturday Night Live at that time was one of those guilty pleasures that I got to. My parents wouldn't let me go watch Saturday Night Live during the Wayne's World era, but whenever I would go over to a sleepover at my friend Justin's house, I get to stay up late and watch Saturday Night Live.
I just had to, but I was pretty lucky because my dad thought Wayne's World was so funny that he would let me watch something. You know what I mean?
Well, you had cool parents then, Greg.
Well, it was again, this was an exception. Anyway,
but
Occasionally cool parents.
occasionally cool. OC.
Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, of course, playing the titular characters, Wayne and Garth, and the movie came out in 1992. I don't know. You guys thoughts?
Oh my God!
I dive deep on Wayne's World Love.
It was a classic. I actually went and saw this in the theater with Doug Bell. I remember.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Nice.
at White Flint Mall, and
White Flint.
Yeah, and afterwards was obsessed with the soundtrack and the Bohemian Rhapsody. It was the first time I ever heard Bohemian Rhapsody. It was,
Of course.
Brought them back, yeah.
Absolutely. So many cool songs, and obviously Tia Carrera, Maron. Oh my God.
She couldn't be with us tonight, unfortunately. But
Oh no.
But we have Rob Lowe.
hey, Rob.
Hey,
All right, go
Rob.
away. Go away.
All right, go
Get out
right.
of here, Rob.
No, but seriously, that soundtrack blew my mind. That was I remember that was one of the first CDs I ever got.
My
Definitely.
man.
And funny story, because we were talking about this before. I think, Greg, you might have mentioned it once or twice, but you play in a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band.
I do. In case you never heard. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And there is a Red Hot Chili Peppers song on the soundtrack that I don't think shows up on any Chili Peppers albums. And the name of the song is Sickamicanico.
Sickamicanico. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Sickamicanico.
just like it's the craziest song, and this came out at a time before I knew really who the Chili Peppers were. So I just knew them as like the Sickamicanico band, which is this crazy like riff heavy like it's very punk sounding, and I remember this vividly. My older sister had a sleepover probably when she was about 14 or something like that, and I put the CD on pause. This was like a long play prank. Like I had this set up for like hours in advance. And they were all downstairs playing Trivial Pursuit or something like that. And I had Sickamicanico like queued up on the CD player, ready to go. And I had the remote in my hand, and I snuck down the stairs and turned the volume all the way up, and then played that. And they all freaked out. It was
Oh,
great.
my man. Good job.
Defining moment.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Little brother pranks an older sister. That's adorable.
Gotta love it. But yeah, Wayne's World was the second movie to be made from a SNL skit. Can you guys name the first?
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, of course. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, and this kind of, in my mind, it set forth, the wave of 90s Saturday Night Live, sketch
Oh,
movies.
yeah. Oh, yeah, no
Dude, I
doubt.
can't imagine middle school without this movie, because this is all we quoted.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
This is like all of middle school. It was just
Imminently
stupid.
quotable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it was...
Anything
And,
Garth said.
and relatable, because, as we know, when you're around that age, schwing is an important thing to discover. You know what I mean? Like,
Schwing.
Turns out, absent this movie, it means nothing. But
Right.
to us, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
At the time, you just figured that's something adults said.
This
right?
is what we say in middle school, right?
Indeed.
But it's a great music movie.
Absolutely.
Tia Carrera actually sings all the parts on the soundtrack. She does. Can I play a song? Can I play a track
Please.
for the soundtrack?
Oh,
Play it.
please.
Absolutely.
Crank it
She
up.
actually plays two songs on there. One is "Why You Want to Break My Heart," which is an excellent original song, and the second one is kind of the one of the famous track cuts from the soundtrack, which is called "Ballroom Blitz," which is actually a cover of a 70s band called Sweet. So, I just effing love this song. This is actually Tia Carrera
me too.
singing this one. Yeah. And quick movie night trivia question for you boys. Who composed and performed the Wayne's World theme song?
I know.
Greg? Nick? Got a guess?
Mike Myers and G.E. Smith.
You got it, baby.
Yeah. That's one for my boy G.E. Put that
He's
in.
everywhere.
He's everywhere. Put that in his column.
While
Absolutely.
not touring with Bob Dylan on Saturday nights. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed. Oh man, there's
Yeah,
actually
man.
if you can find one of those TV legend interviews with GE, and he describes putting that song together with Mike. I don't know if you saw that interview yet, Jay.
I did. I watched all 2 hours of it. Yep.
My man, there you go. It's so
I
good.
think you got his hat on, Greg.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's
shit.
a very GE
It is.
style
Oh,
hat.
I forgot. My bad. Anyway, I gotta get back to
No,
him.
it's just a great movie. Like you said, it brought back, it revived Bohemian Rhapsody from the dead. Of course, everyone knows
Queen, yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody now. You can't escape it on the radio. There's a
Because of this, yeah.
freaking movie made about it, but it was really kind of a dead song when it was revived in this movie in 1992. And apparently Freddie Mercury, who was dying at the time when the movie was about to be released, actually saw the scene and laughed.
Oh,
and gave
he
his
did?
approval. Yep.
I never knew that.
That's
a
the
very
story.
cool. That's
Yep.
really interesting. I thought he was gone by then. Oh, wow.
There's so many good quotable lines from it.
Oh yeah.
That I use just all the time. But one of the things that I love so much about it is that it was kind of one of the first comedy movies to really kind of break down the fourth wall, where you would have like the characters actually talking to the camera.
Yes.
And also kind of doing like the meta humor where the characters are making fun of themselves. You know, and the part that the scene that I always think of is the Alice Cooper scene.
Oh.
So they go to see Alice Cooper, Wayne and Garth, and they get to go backstage.
Oh
And
my God.
that's where they go, we're not worthy, we're not worthy, we're not worthy.
Yeah.
And then Alice Cooper's, is like, hey, why don't you guys, just hang around, just shoot the shit, we'll have some fun. So Wayne and Garth are like, okay, we're backstage with Alice Cooper. What do you talk about? So, have you ever been to Milwaukee before? And Alice Cooper's response is, well, yes, but Milwaukee has been visited by tons of people throughout the years. And then he goes on to explain the native history.
Yeah, exactly.
And then his drummer's like, yeah, and weren't the French traders in Milwaukee before? Yes, and actually it's pronounced Milwaukee. I just love that humor.
Which is Algonquin for the good land.
For the good land, that's right.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Yes. No, I mean, literally, we were talking about that scene. Like 3 days ago, somebody quoted that.
Right.
In a conversation. I honestly can't remember in what context, but it's so part of my, my canon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's left a lasting mark on like cultural references.
No doubt, yeah.
It shows up all the time.
And Mike Myers, to be fair, is like kind of a king of that. I mean, he did the same thing with Austin Powers.
Of course.
And anyway, I could go on. He's a very talented guy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh, I see him.
All right.
There he is. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, we were just talking about Wayne's World. What? Oh, okay. He's told us not to look at him.
Oh, shit. Not again.
It's a shame.
Can I still wave?
Nope.
Oh, no, apparently not. No. Nope, no waving. Thank you.
Anywho. All right. Well, I think we have one more category. Nick, are you up?
Thank you very much. Yes, I am.
Oh, I forgot to give you some music.
Good
It's
transition.
still Oscar night. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Thank you
You know what's
so
so
much,
great
Jake.
about these awards nights is the presentation
that?
is just so seamless.
Yeah.
The
seamless.
technicians
Yeah.
they have, the staff is just
Well, I'll tell you what. We've been rehearsing for this one for months now.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, the sweat has really paid off. Sweat equity.
All right. Good. Okay. I can't hear myself think.
It's a little loud. Turn it
little
down. Down.
Thank you. For the love of God. Oh, goodness gracious. Guys, I am
He's
so
getting
pleased.
fired tomorrow.
I cannot wait to berate him Buddy Rich style.